Hey guys, sorry so late with this video. Last week was a very tough one at work for me. It's really mentally draining and just physically draining as well, over a 50-hour week. But it's just one of the toughest weeks I've ever had at work. So I was in the mood to really do a recap video right after the game. I had to watch both weekend games on the repeats of them. So it's like by the time I got finished doing that and all that, it was just like way too late, and I'm like, I can't do this. So, with that being said, today I had to also end up going to Buffalo Wild Wings. I actually now have a job there, as I am trying to make this move to Florida work. So I am going now to cleaning crew at my current job, which will be a morning job, and then at night doing the Buffalo Wild Wings thing. So I really want to make this move happen to Florida. I want to work down there. I want to be down there. It's been a lifelong dream, and this is a dream job to have. So that is that. So anyways, let's get on to these games, guys. I thought Florida played awesome this weekend. We beat Carolina 2-0. Ellis with a huge shutout. Pierre had the game-winning goal in that one, and then against the Rangers yesterday, we played phenomenal. We had like 97 shot attempts against the Rangers last night, but we ended up falling short as we lost that one 2-1. That was actually the most shot attempts any team has ever had against the Rangers since 2002-03, I believe. That is the last time they've ever allowed that much. So we dominated that game against the Rangers. And the Rangers got lucky. Talbot just played phenomenal for him. And this is why the Rangers are so good right now. You know, Lundqvist is out for an extensive period of time. But Talbot's been able to come in and be phenomenal for him. Like, he has pretty much saved this season. Like, the Rangers are my team to definitely watch in the playoffs. They are going to be a tough team. And I don't have any sympathy on anybody that has to play them in the playoffs when they start. And speaking of playoffs, we are getting close. We are still 6 points out of the last playoff spot, as Boston won their game on Saturday, lost on Sunday against the Capitals, they were both tied in points, as we were 6 points originally behind both of them, and now we're 8 points behind Washington. So we do have a very tough schedule. Again, I don't get anything ready. Here we go. I found it. Yeah, I found the schedule, guys. I found it. Okay. So, the week coming up. A very, very tough week coming up for us. At least we're at home. Though, as we face off this week, tomorrow night, we will face off against Montreal on Tuesday. Thursday, we play off against Detroit. And then the big one against the Boston Bruins on Saturday. So we really need to take these 3 games, because then we head on the road for 5 games, and it's not going to get any easier as we face off against Tampa Bay. Then we have Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Boston. So all those games are going to be tough. So we have to take all 3 of these games, especially against the Boston Bruins, as we got to win all 3 games. You know, it is a tall task for us to do right now, to take those games against them. Especially in recent history, we just have not been able to beat the Boston Bruins. But in our overall history, we have been able to sweep them. So, again, we could earn a point in every single game. We cannot go to overtime against this team. We have to beat Boston in regulation in every single game. So, very tough schedule coming up for Florida. I think we can do it if we play like we played against the New York Rangers yesterday. In these 3 games, we can easily sweep all 3. Again, Ellis has just been phenomenal for us. He has saved our tails, kept us in this playoff race. So you got to expect Luongo is going to be back this week too. So it's going to be tough. Like, do you play Ellis? Do you continue to play Ellis? Or do you play Luongo to get number 1 starter? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. And with that, I'm going to close this out. I will see you guys Tuesday after the game against the Montreal Canadiens.